Supplement brand owners, the industry has a secret. About 50% of all veggie capsules still includes carrageenan, a hidden ingredient just now being exposed. Here is why this matters for your brand. This little secret indicates that brand owners need to stay vigilant in order to maintain the integrity of their brand. And here is how. I'm Oscar Thorvaldsson from Pure NSM, and today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the supplement manufacturing industry. Many supplement brand owners and the contract factories that make them don't know that excipients may be hiding in their empty capsules and raw materials. Why is that? Well, it's because the FDA allowed this to happen, and the industry went along with it. Or is it because the industry wanted it and FDA went along with it? I don't know, but I do know that we live in a physical universe that makes it really challenging to manufacture those beautiful capsules from trees and bamboo. And it's challenging to consistently run powders into those tiny little capsules at over 1,000 per minute. No wonder some contract manufacturers add magnesium stearate to powders that refuse to run smoothly. By the way, we at Pure NSM have nothing against magnesium stearate. We love to manufacture with magnesium stearate since it makes the powders flow much faster, and therefore it tends to be less expensive to manufacture, especially if we use one of our larger encapsulation machines. The 3500, for example, that puts 3,500 capsules out per minute. However, we don't want to insist on magnesium stearate. With us, it's not a precondition. It's just one of the options. If you'd rather not have magnesium stearate in your products, we will work with you. In 99% of the cases, we find a solution our clients love. If you have ever worked with a manufacturer who insisted magnesium stearate was the only answer to overcoming manufacturing challenges, or worse, if they added magnesium stearate without your consent, I've seen this, and you somehow find out, lucky, then this video is for you. If you like clarity and transparency, then ask for it. The FDA is not going to help you here. It all starts with you and how you interact with your contract manufacturer. In a moment, I will tell you how you can increase your brand's transparency and integrity. Let's first talk about carrageenan and what it means for the industry. For years, it's been used in HPMC capsules as a gelling agent. HPMC capsules are also called veggie capsules. HPMC stands for hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose, so obviously it's processed. And it's derived mainly from trees, not vegetables, mind you. As you can imagine, it's difficult to make those pretty little capsules from a tree source. However, with a gelling agent, it's possible. You may have heard about carrageenan. It's quite a debated food additive. It's a situation where opposing research groups with different incentives come to polar opposite conclusions. Research funded by companies that manufacture carrageenan has consistently indicated that it's safe for consumption, asserting that it does not pose any health risk when used within their recommended limits. However, independent studies raise concerns about the potential side effects of carrageenan. Some research suggests that the additives could cause gastrointestinal issues, such as bloating and inflammation, and may contribute to long-term health problems, including the risk of cancer. I am not here to cast judgment on anyone. However, I know for a fact that people want to know what's in their supplements. And many people have a good reason to wanting to know, such as those who are immunocompromised, those with chronic disease, and those who take lots of supplements and may be concerned about the cumulative effects of the tiny amount of carrageenan taken daily over a period of years. Fortunately, the industry invented a new technology to reduce the reliance on such a debated ingredient as carrageenan. This method is called thermogelation, and it allows HPMC capsules to be made without the use of carrageenan. Since about 2020, it has accounted for about 50% of all HPMC capsules produced. However, that also means 50% of HPMC capsules still contain carrageenan. Apart from the lower price, there are other reasons manufacturers stick with the older technology. Capsules with carrageenan tend to be sturdier and easier to handle. This saves your manufacturer money twice, once when purchasing the capsules and again with higher encapsulation speeds and higher yield. Of course, they pass all the savings to you. I mean, they're the nice guys, right? All joking aside, you may want to ensure your contract manufacturer uses carrageenan-free capsules for a number of obvious reasons. I will tell you how in a minute. But first, let's ask an obvious question. How come you have never seen a supplement with carrageenan listed under other ingredients? Don't all excipients need to be listed per FDA regulations? The answer to this may shock you. No, not all ingredients need to be listed. Carrageenan and other excipients have been understood by the FDA to function like a processing aid. That means it helps form the capsule but isn't intended to serve as a nutrient or functional ingredient in the final supplement. Likewise, magnesium stearate used as a lubricant in capsules and tablets is often treated as a non-functional processing aid when used in low amounts. The fact is, magnesium stearate is often used in very small amounts to great effect, say 1%, in order to increase flow and enable faster encapsulation. The bottom line is that the FDA allows ingredients to be omitted from labels if they are processing ingredients or incidental additives that do not have a functional role in the final product and are presented at insignificant level. The problem is that the term insignificant levels have never been defined by the FDA. So how can a brand that uses contract manufacturers ensure the integrity of their capsules and tablets? The answer to that is simple. 1. Get a written monetary guarantee. 2. Tell your manufacturer you will randomly test for magnesium stearate. 3. Ask them to show you the batch records every time you manufacture. Never skip this step and don't accept a copy of the master batch record. You will know when you're looking at the actual batch record for your latest batch because of the batch numbers and dates, plus it should look stained because of all the powders, and you should find at least 50 signatures and initials from the production staff on it. In addition, it's good to have a specification sheet before manufacturing starts. Ask your manufacturer to include the following into the specification sheet. No excipient to be used, no excipient to be included without written permission from brand owner. Of course, it's best if you also ask your manufacturer for a monetary guarantee a written and signed guarantee that guarantees that your manufacturer will not use any excipient or carrageenan capsules without your written permission. This language should be included in the specification sheet. We at PureNSM offer a $10,000 guarantee that we will never add magnesium stearate or carrageenan or any processing aids to your products without your written request to do so. We've been in the business since 1993, offering clean, pure products. We manufacture for brands that care about purity and integrity. Our advanced granulation systems ensure your products have consistent potency and are free from compromising additives. We have over 30 years of experience in manufacturing without magnesium stearate, since we have been doing exactly that since 1993. And we have been doing so without the use of the expensive rice extracts that sound really good on the label, but are laced with highly processed seed oils. Incidentally, by the way, magnesium stearate also contains seed oils. With over 30 years of experience in encapsulating without magnesium stearate, we are well equipped to elevate your brand out of the clutches of using magnesium stearate, and at the same time avoid anything made with seed oils. We understand the pressure your customers place on your brand to avoid magnesium stearate. Our company was founded with a commitment to avoid using such excipients. Manufacturing without flow agents is in our culture, and over the years we have perfected this process. As a result, we can often offer surprisingly low prices, despite the extra efforts it takes to manufacture without those flow agents. Another factor that enhances quality and reduces cost is our in-house laboratory, which allows for a fast turnaround. Additionally, having both dry and wet granulation available on site further contributes to our purity and efficiency. Most important of all, we have a great team here to help you every step of the way, from project management and prompt communication to manufacture on time without those nasty, increasingly very unpopular flow agents. Perhaps it makes sense for your company to either switch to PureNSM or add PureNSM as your second or third manufacturer. Try us out. We promise you won't regret it. Free your brand from magnesium stearate. Come to PureNSM and let's create the next generation of supplements together. Thank you.